Hello guys, Prince Drake here today, and I really don't know what to talk about actually. Um, I made a pre-recording of me like telling me like like quitting commenters and but I've been thinking about it. I might not leave commenters because it's still a great game. It's just the people that need to be fixed, and it's fun if you play with friends, but yeah. Um, Actually, let me explain to you why I feel like that way, alright? So, currently in the past times, I've been playing, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 2, AVA, and other games, and then I went back to Common Arms, and, well, I had a comparison going on, and I felt that, Common Arms was, I don't think the community is really good, to be honest. I mean, I understand why people like I would say that because because there's so many people like calling each other hackers and it's just so many people bragging about themselves. I really hate that. I really hate that. But I just gotta handle about it and then sooner or later I made another recording talking why would I quit Common Arms and all that stuff. But to be honest, I really don't want to quit Common Arms. It's a really fun game, I can tell you that, but it's just not fun, to be honest. It's not exciting anymore. It's just more NX, more NX, more NX. Oh look, a sale, and there's nothing new. There's nothing new. There's no new gameplay. Like, come on, like, if you're gonna have a new gameplay, I would be pretty excited, but I've been playing elimination throughout my life, so when I play Commodore, so I'm kind of an elimination person, but team deathmatch, but oh, I pressed something. I don't know what I pressed. I pressed enter. I don't know what happens to this recording. But still, actually, oh, okay, never mind. Doesn't do anything. But still, Comms. I mean, if I would actually, I'm just gonna talk about things how it can actually improve. I understand about the hacking issue because every game hacks. Trust me, every you know every game somebody hacks. All right, I mean I played Halo Reach before, somebody hacked, but they instantly get it. Bungie does it really well dealing with hackers. Team Fortress 2, there's not that much hackers either because they have the VAC, the VAC system. Um, what else is there? I believe the well, I want to say AVA. They have a reporting system, but it's not good as commoners, so you can kick. But in AVA there's no elite system, so yeah. Pretty much, common arms. There's just so much problems that I mean I have to make a video, how to fix it. I mean, common arms. I feel like if you're gonna, like, I understand you need to get money, but if you're gonna do something like that, if you're like trying to get money or something like that, I would actually recommend you doing something really interesting way. Like maybe you can pay, people can pay for EXP bonuses or GP bonuses and all those stuff and then maybe for the for exchange people can like for example those gray high sync keys you don't have those experience EXP things. I mean, after you do that, like, some sort of update, let everybody keep the way they are, and then this is the beginning of the change, and then, slowly, gradually, people will get used to of how, no EXP and all that shenanigans, but, I mean, and stop posting like the most EXP. That's really annoying because that's completely not fair. That's completely one-sided battle. We all know who's gonna win. All right. Um. And what else is there? The one thing that it's a major thing is NX weapons, and it's not fair for the other people to get them to have them, and I feel that they're, maybe the NX, like the NX, you have to be a certain rank. For example, all the, let's say, like the unpopular guns are low class, and then the more popular guns are in high class, or the highest rank, and then high rank for all the popular gun, low, for the lowest should be the unpopular, and you could also buy them from permanent, and let some of the weapons be permanent. All right, people in AVA, people actually literally pay money to get to skip their level. Like, for example, there's actually what I got for GP, which is like I think it's like 580 euros of GPK. That is a lot. All right, that took me literally 2 weeks plus beginner bonuses, like supply bonuses, plus other rewards and stuff. That takes a while. I can tell you that. It takes a long time to get a certain weapon in AVA, and it literally takes forever because you can't get GP all the time. You don't get it all the time. If you have like a certain reward, you get GP, but the only thing you can get GP is from supply cases. Supply points. Like, every time you get more XP, the more games you play, you get supply bonuses, and then it adds up, and once you get to 100, it gives you like 5k or something like that. So, I mean, it's kind of like a little small promotion, I guess you can say. Plus you get euros, quote unquote, NX for, I mean, not NX, euros is GP, AP is NX. Okay, there we go. Euros or GP for per promotion or level up or shenanigans like that. You already commoners, you already got that down. You give a fair amount of money, but you should also promote like a cheap permanent gun for only 5,000 GP, just a low class gun, Alright, maybe like the FAMAS or maybe the K2, the K7, something really low rank. Alright, just have like 3 or 4 permanents or 5 GP permanents that stays there. Maybe like one low class. The second one would be medium low class or medium low ranks. I don't know why I like to say class. It just sounds fancy. Anyway, so I'm not talking about NX, class or anything like that. I'm talking about GP rank class, ranking class, and you have medium low, medium in the middle, medium, and then medium high, and then high ranks. And it makes it exciting. At least people can achieve NX or keep NX, or even have like five of these sections for permanent. Like, have all the semi-automatics for permanent, or let the good guns be for GPs, for the rental, and then the really unpopular ones to be for permanent or something like that. Something like nobody would get, something nobody would use, or something that's not really popular. Like, for example, to be honest, no, I never seen anyone use the double barrel for permanent. So, like, double barrel, no one uses it. So yeah, that's a really good use for turning that into a permanent GP. Another one would be the Sega K. Nobody uses it. Alright, nobody uses the FAMAS. I barely see it. No one uses the FAMAS except for low class. What else is there? MSR. I never seen him. MSR or SR. I know you're gonna say, why you want to make that permanent? It's such a noob gun. Blah 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 blah. Stop being a pussy and be a man and deal with it. Alright. Just be a man and deal with it. Jesus Christ. That's like one of the #1 things I hate about commenters. Everybody is a pussy. Alright, everybody's a pussy. Everyone's like, if anybody who complains that you get killed, then you are a pussy. That's all I'm gonna say. You are a pussy because you can't handle just because you die. Alright, it's a freaking game. Calm down. Alright, so just calm down, play the game, don't complain, all right? You play, you signed up, you know what you signed up for, you know what's going on. So don't. So if it's a low, if it was like a new person, okay, I understand. But if it's a high rank, then you're just retarded, all right? You you know or everything, unless you're like unless you bought someone's account and something like that. Okay, fine, but we'll just, it's still unacceptable. Like, you're a higher rank, you should at least be expected to be mature. It's rated T for a reason, to be mature. Oh my god. All right, you have to be 13 and above, not 5 and lower. Oh my god, I don't even know how, like, pretty much like half of the people like lied about their age. I mean, I had to wait for Commodore when I was 12, and it was like my birthday, so I was like, like, sure, why not? I'll make a Commodore's account. Actually, a friend of mine made my account for me. He was older. He was a little bit older than me. He was 13. I was like 12. And he was like, "Hey, I'll make you an account because I'm your best friend." And I'm like, "Okay, sure." Thumbs up. So I had permission. So that's allowed. If you had permission, you're allowed. All right. You're allowed to play a certain game if you're permitted to it. However, though, you must be mature. You must be following the criteria of the rating of the game. For example, if you're gonna play Call of Duty, rated M games, or you have, okay, I don't care about your mother bought it for you, but you have to be mature. You have to be like, you have to be ready for it. You have to be mature. You have to act as a grown up. You cannot be childish. You can't be immature, because that's the opposite of being mature. And yeah, you have to follow the criteria of the rating. That's why I like to buy a lot of e-games, because it's for everyone. No one really cares. End of story. Alright, and I play rated teens, I play rated M's, and I'm pretty mature about it. I never complain, to be honest. If someone kills me, I'm like, okay, whatever, he got me. There's nothing to me for to complain, nothing like that. Alright, I've been used to this already. I mean, pretty much before, I used to like scream, like when I usually don't have the mic. I usually start like cussing at the person, but I take I just then sooner or later I realize, like, I'm just wasting my time, just wasting my energy, just yelling at a game. You should just take it easy, take it relax, and that's being mature. Realizing your mistake is mature. Don't say, oh, it's cool to make a mistake and don't care about it. Then you're a child. You are stupid. You are stupid as a child, because that's not what people do. People don't they can't be stupid. I mean, I understand people are disabilities or having a rough time. Okay, that's something out of my hands or out of your hands. That's something that you can't control. But something that you control is yourself. You can control yourself getting angry. You can control your attitude. You can control yourself. All right. Unless you're like a psycho or something like that, then okay, I have nothing to say about it, because you're a psycho. That means you have a mental disability or something like that. But if you don't have a mental disability and you're screaming like a little kid, and you're like, what, I don't know, like 13 plus, then there's something really wrong. There's something wrong with your attitude, and you need to be disciplined. All right. And like I said, I'm not trying to make, and I'm not trying to make fun. I'm not trying to make any, make fun of anybody like that. But you have to like understand like how rating systems work, right? C is for children, E is for everybody, T is for teens, M is for mature, and A is for adult. Right? You have to follow the rating. I don't care how old you are, as long you meet the criteria of that behavior. Alright, if it's rated teen, you act like a teen. Alright, you don't say, oh, it's cool to do stuff that you shouldn't do. That's not being a teenager. Being a teenager is being responsible of your actions. Alright, that's beginner stuff, to be honest. That's before mature, when you become mature. Alright, you develop responsibility. That's what a teen is. You don't say, oh, look at me, I'm a noob, I can do whatever I want. And like, well, okay, fine, you can do whatever you want, but as long as you meet the criteria, as being a teenager, you don't cry as a baby, you don't be a baby, you don't be a kid, and you don't be a total pussy, and just be a man and at least control your attitude and your language. Alright? I don't care if you have a bad day, you still have to control yourself, alright? To be honest, when I curse at someone, I said like, sorry, I'm just in a bad mood. Tell people what you are. People are not gonna, just because telling how you feel doesn't mean like you're a jerk or you're a noob or a kid or anything like that. Everybody has a bad day, all right? I had a bad day when I played Common Arms, but do I complain? No, I don't complain, all right? When I play Halo 3, do I scream in the mic say, "Oh my god, you killed me, you're such a jerk"? No, I never do that. Alright? I never do that. If you played with me, I wouldn't, like, no matter how much you trash talk me, I would never, like, trash talk you back. Alright? I would try to imply that you are being a total jerk and you're not being mature. Okay, fine. I mean, that's not screaming, that's not yelling. I mean, you can try to make fun of me, but it's not gonna work because I grew out of it. I passed it. I'm like, what, whatever. I don't care because I don't care about your opinion. I don't care just because I'm using this weapon. I don't care about I'm using that weapon. I don't care. I have the right to choose what weapon I want to play with. I have the right to follow the rules of Nexon. I have the right to say whatever I want to say since I'm in the United States, and also that I have the right to, not complain, but to comment on your previous text or comment or decision or whatever your behavior, because it's a freedom of speech, and also I don't want to go through politics, please. I don't want to start a politics comment here. I don't want anything politics. So I'm just saying this. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about. So yeah, that's pretty much what I guess I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to add. So yeah, I guess that's it, and I guess I'll see you guys later.